Well, it's longer than a day. Longer than a day. I said I was going to do big stuff, talk about big stuff. You gave me a week this time. Son of a bippity boppity bit. La da 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 da. I only have so much time in a day. Click. All right, let's do this. Welcome, 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 Disney to the fray. Lorcana TCG, slated for fall 2023, put out by Ravensburger. The reason I want to chat about this isn't just because it's Disney, but because I think that there's going to be a whole lot of speculation of here comes another player coming after Magic and Pokemon, and these guys might be able to do it because it's Disney. And I don't think they're terribly wrong outside of the Magic thing. And I'm coming in because I've played a decent number of board games as well, and I don't know how many card gamers have, so I want to talk about the company behind this and what I feel they have mastered with one of their signature series, and why I'm really excited about Lorcana TCG. So let's quickly go over some of the details as we read a press release. Lorcana, 4 sets a year and an ongoing story. Let's just put those bullets in your head. 4 sets a year, ongoing story. Throwing its hat into the ring, beginner-friendly Disney Lorcana. Described as a beginner-friendly TCG that pulls back the confrontation lever. So, 2 more. Beginner-friendly, pulls back the confrontation level, bring various Disney characters in a full trading card complete with different printing treatments. The printing treatments are going to come from, let's go down, Ryan Miller, brand manager, former WotC employee, also one of the people behind My Hero Academia as well as Digimon. So he's got the look and feel and cool stuff on lock. Chances are he's going to come after that Pokemon audience because he knows better. So you're going to have a really... I'm going to hope healthy. Ravensburger, we'll get into them in a sec. I'm going to hope some sort of healthy buying model, especially if you're going to have 4 sets a year. Dad's going to need to get their kids into it, and dad's not going to want to be able to spend, mom and dad don't want to spend that much money that often, so I don't expect like incredibly large trading card game sets. And when it comes to like the collectability and the chase and like the really cool stuff, I expect those to kind of be similarly functioned as something that is not foily and holy crap. That's going to be how you kind of get both in, both sides. That's how you get the gamers in and the collectors in. It is a smart way to go. I'm really crossing my fingers on that one. In a statement made by publisher Ravensburger, this is really important. This is being put out by Ravensburger. Includes 4 sets a year as part of an ongoing story as well as a robust organized play program. Ravensburger, they are a board game company behind these guys, Villainous, a game series that I personally hate how much I like these games. You see Disney licensed and you're like, I don't know. Brrr. These are really fun. And the thing I like about them is that they're very simple core mechanics. And depending on what characters you pick, there's a whole different way to kind of play with those mechanics to achieve an end condition or a win condition. Every character feels like you're playing that character, despite the rules not being so far different from each other. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars CCG, which has me really jazzed. Because Star Wars had core mechanics, from Decipher, by the way, and then you fed in other things that kind of leverage those mechanics. You can send Luke to Dagobah to go become a Jedi, and then you just have a massive problem. You can have the Death Star just roaming around the universe blowing things up. You can have the Rebels specifically focused on destroying the Death Star, and same conditions, but you can tell massive stories within those kind of simple sets of rules. That's what these guys have done with Villainous, and I really hope to see that with Lorcana. I would love to have that back. So from a marketing perspective, the stuff that I'm looking at right out of the gate, you've got something that's going to be beginner friendly. This is naturally going to appeal to like the parents and then it's that nostalgic factor because they want to tap into everything. You're part of the great, the Great Illuminary or something like that. And you're an Illumineer who has access to everything, the vault, you have access to the Disney vault. And you can bring everything, including songs, which scares me. Might be some fourth wall breaks, maybe? But you can bring everything into the mix. I don't see that as they're going to try to take on like Magic in a big competitive space. I don't expect like a ton of like money, or I don't expect any of that. Secondary market, of course, is probably going to go nuts for a little while. We'll see how long that lasts. That 4 sets a year scares me a little bit. But along with having the parents get that nostalgic feeling, you also got to have the kids be able to play the dang thing, because that's going to be the draw. It's going to be beginner friendly. They're taking out that competitive feeling. So I don't expect too much organized. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit more, or some sort of play style that is more kind of like a PvE style, and more of a collaborative experience, along with something that can be fairly competitive, but not like overwhelmingly competitive. That doesn't seem to be what they're after. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm excited to see the space. I love that it's Ravensburger that is behind this. I think that they've done a lot of things. There's a lot of positive energy from them. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.